Hello everybody, welcome back to another Total Battle video. I am Joe. Today we are talking about captains. This video is focused at players that are newer to the game or lower level, just getting off the ground. We're going to look at captains. Ignore the hero for now. We're looking at the men and women, the mighty gods and goddesses, legendary, epics, rares that fill up these three captain spots. We are going to start with the captains here. Now, we're going to go through most of them. It's going to look different if you only play on your mobile device. But if you are new to the game, when you can save up enough fragments and you can get your little troll, goes by the name of Stror, you can unlock the Mighty Stror. He is an epic captain. Okay. You plug him in. His specialty, army carrying capacity. Right now I have him at 71% bonus. His resource gathering speed on the world map, I currently have him at a plus 177% bonus. The equipment bonuses that are on, currently he's got a plus 10 crypt exploration. I don't have great stuff on Stror at the moment. I've kind of been still building him out because when I started, I didn't realize the value of him. I got into a pretty good clan early, so I never really leveled him up, and I've just been starting recently. But what you want to do with not just Stror, so Stror is going to be an important one once you can unlock him. He's an epic captain. This guy here, Carter, is going to be of great value to you because Carter, this epic captain, he goes and explores crypts for you. Now, it kind of coincides his plus 100%. He is a level 100 captain for me, so your tar capacity and crypt exploration efficiencies are 100%. It kind of correlates with his level. I have him up to his star level right here, 1, 2, 3. So with that, he's got a he's got a 10% bonus. Then I have his artifact turned on, which is the newest of the artifacts, the Torch of Olympus. Gives him a crypt exploration efficiency of 30%, plus the star levels an extra 20%, giving him a 50% efficiency bonus. Then with the equipment that I have on him, 91% to the efficiency of crypts, 18% capacity and production. So it's very important to know, and I didn't pay attention when I first started, that each of the captains do have their own bonuses. I was just plugging anyone who was anyone in. Here's Aydae. She's currently my highest leveled captain at 116. Her specialty is health and strength for guardsmen. And then, of course, with her star level that goes up, you get these additional bonuses. Army health, guardsmen, and health against other players. That's from the artifact bonus. So you see here the guardsman health, another bonus for the star level, and then the random bonuses that pop up, guardsman health, health against other players. So if you take a look at each of these captains, you'll have Doria. Now, she gets you a valor bonus, which valor points are necessary for research. So you're going to get a bonus for valor. And key with Doria is it's after victory. So if you are trying to build up Doria and you're using her to fight epic monsters, you are not going to receive this bonus because you always lose the fight with epic monsters unless you happen to be the lucky person that kills the monster right at the very end. You're not going to be unless you're a large player. So Doria is not going to get you the bonus. Use her when you're attacking common monsters. And again, with the different equipment and stuff that you have on her, we'll go over matching up the equipment here in a moment. You have your Captain Lagos here. He's another rare captain. He is going to get you the specialist, health, and strength bonus. We already looked at Stror. Then we have Sophia, a rare captain. She is going to give you army health. Now remember, these bonuses are only active when the captain is selected in the captain spot. So I'm not receiving any of these bonuses that we're looking at by having these by having these captains over here. I'm currently receiving the guardsman bonuses from Aydae. I'm receiving the bonuses in March with a mandatory over here. So she's our legendary captain for group marches. And then you're getting the bonuses from Carter. So the bonuses only apply when the captains are in the active spot. Leonidas, another legendary captain. He increases bonuses for your melee units. Wu Jatan, a legendary captain. Flying units health, unit strength. Those are her specialties. You got the research man here, Farad, an epic captain. Will increase your research speed when he's activated. And the way the game works, Farad would have to be in one of the active captain spots before you research in order to get this bonus. You can't have the research already in progress and then move him over and get that bump. He has to be active in that spot before you click on the research. Mounted units are the specialty of this legendary captain, Alexander. Then we got Bernard, epic captain, specializes in ranged units. Minamoto, legendary captain, ranged units is his specialty. Lucius, the epic captain, mounted units. So again, just something to pay attention of this. If you want to get a little bump to your construction speed, level up Aurora. Have her active when you start to level up your farms, tar production buildings, your capital, anything that you're going to activate, have her up. But when you click on it so that you get that little bump before you move her out of the active spot. Engineering Corps, Bran. Again, you can see all this on your phone or your PC. Melee units, Yiho Sung, that's his specialty. Flying unit strengths from our girl Brunhild. Ji Gi Yang, the rare captain. Range unit strength and scout strength. And then Proscope is going to give you bonuses for your scouts. Now, there's other pieces as you looked in here just to get a understanding. So your features for each captain will be listed, and it usually, not with everyone, the bonus corresponds to their level. And that's just the, let's call it the base bonus set, their base strength. Then you have the stars. That's your next piece where you can get another bump from leveling up your star level here. You can see it'll cost you fragments from the summoning circle, and then it'll cost you this precious blue essence of the immortals. There's the cost to raise the star level, and you'll see it would take my crypt exploration efficiency from 10 to 20%, and then your resolve points almost doubled by going up 1 star level. Then you'll get the artifact bonus if you have an artifact active. And then your equipment bonuses, crypt exploration efficiencies, tar capacity, etc. So now, each piece of equipment, as you go through and you craft equipment based off the quality of equipment, you're going to get a bonus. Then on top of that, you can put the correct gem piece in. Once you're mining, the gems are found in rare crypts. So as you get better gems, you can plug them in here. It increases your crypt exploring efficiency. And then you have your pioneer enchantment here is what I have active, increases your crypt exploration efficiency. These are your enchantments. One thing I did learn, the enchantments, they go away after this piece of equipment is completely broken. So they start out, I think, where I'm at 30 or 31 for durability. Every time this number goes all the way down to 0, in order to repair it, there's a cost, and it gets you back up. It'll go down by one number to 27. So once these get to 0 and 0, you can use your pinchers, and you can extract this gem and keep it. But this enchantment goes away. So just something to take note of when you are playing the game, and you can dismantle, of course, this piece, and you'll get some other materials for crafting equipment. And then in your artifact, as we've looked, as you increase the levels, you will get additional bonuses, and you will get random bonuses. So make sure, again, that you're matching up the correct artifact with the correct captain. Obviously, the Torch of Olympus, since Carter is the Crypt Master, and he's already getting the bonuses just from being Carter. So matching up his equipment properly and then plugging in the right artifact is going to help you maximize your bonuses. Obviously, yes, you could put this Torch of Olympus on someone else and get these bonuses, but it's not going to align with their specialties. So when you're looking at equipment, we'll cover this as the last piece. You're in your workshop inside of your city. So we'll go in there, into our city, into your workshop. Here's where you can craft equipment. You can go into the workshop. You can combine your different pieces of material. Now, the farther you get these over, right? So if I click on this right here, say I currently have 14 of these runic threads. I can combine them. It'll go down to 10, and then I get one more over here in this next level, let's call it. The farther you get these over to the right, and this shows you which crypts you can find this material in. The farther over to the right, the more valuable the piece is, and the better bonuses you will have when you craft the equipment. Same thing when you combine your gems, right? You combine it, you get another higher value gem. Get those as far over to the right as you can early on in the game. Same thing with our enchantments. Keep combining them. Once you get to 4, get it all the way over, you'll get the highest level enchantment that you can. Early on in the game, you're going to be down here just because you're really only, you can go into level 5 common crypts. You're going to have this lower level enchantments and gems and all this other stuff. So just keep it and get it on there just to give you a boost. Now, another thing I didn't pay attention to, and you saw, by the way, that I have Stror equipped. I haven't built him his proper equipment yet. Each piece corresponds, right? So you get a boost to your guardsman. So number 1, Aydae. This is going to help her out. And you're going to get the standard equipment area. Of course, there's different levels. Then unique equipment, which is more specialized. Omniscience is gonna help Carter out in this example. Your tournament equipment, and then there's Ragnarok equipment, where you actually have to purchase the gems and pieces within the Ragnarok event in order to build those up, and you see how valuable they are. So these colors here correspond in the workshop with all of these slots. So you'll see here, if we go into equipment crafting, and I'm just going to select this since it's looking at beginners, the Tomb Raider, Efficiency and Crypt Exploration, and Tar Production. So it'll show me here, if I wanted to make this little axe here, the Shadow Warped Dagger. These are the pieces that are required. I have all of them. And based off of that and how far to the right they are in the slots, I would get about 77% of the total value here. So this is We get our crypt exploration efficiency up 36%, 2020. So it's showing you the value of your equipment that's up here that you would be crafting in order to make this hunter's enchanted hood. And the same thing all the way down. So the farthest you can get it, the godlike, there's the ascendant, legendary, epic, rare, uncommon, common, and poor. So the farther you can craft, farther you can combine all your material over here to this godlike area, it shows you're going to get 92% of these bonuses if I were to create this right now, and 7% of these percent bonuses. And it's the same thing. So you'll see if you go down into the unique equipment, which is higher level, a lot of these materials come from the epic crypts. You can see that I'm farther over here to the left. The bonuses go higher to the right compared to the common equipment types. It is harder to get these, again, because you're talking about epic crypts in order to unlock a lot of these pieces. Go down even more to the tournament equipment, where you need to unlock tournament trophies to match up. So you can see if I were to do these, I'm in this roughly 16% bonuses, the common area. And then the Warrior of Ragnarok, I don't have any of these gem pieces, so I wouldn't even be able to craft this equipment. So remember, when you have your captains, if you're new to the game, you're going to start off with the default captain, which I believe is Logos. I think Aydae is one of the first ones that you're going to unlock once you get enough fragments. In the captain summon circle, as you undo your summons, you're going to get these fragments. Once you get enough fragments, you'll be able to go in and unlock these captains and then start adding them into your little queue down here, activate them, and start building each captain up. If you're new to the game, I'd be focusing on getting to Carter. I think Aydae is like the second one that you're going to get. So Logos and Aydae. And then go after Carter. Keep saving up the fragments. Unlock Carter. You're going to need him valuable in crypts. Unlock the little man Stror so you can get him out mining and harvesting resources for you out on the map. You're going to have Captain Tangle here, who's going to be good for your march speed once you're larger in the game and getting you in and out of battles very quickly, as he's going to provide you with distance and speed. And that's it for captains, just kind of a quick overview if you're newer to the game. If you're a veteran of the game, leave us your thoughts in the comments. What worked for you when you started playing the game? Who are your best captains? Who do you recommend using? I am Joe. Thanks for watching. We'll see you back here next time.